to start off is one of the big pushes is to make this street legal. I started out, I found the XTC Power Products. This is the self-canceling turn signal system. It has a, what I thought was really cool, it has the bullet aluminum switch lever that goes right on your column. So I thought that would be really cool. The other thing I bought, and this all came from Pro UTV Parts, was I got the headlights that have the integrated turn signal in them. It shouldn't be too hard to make it work. They give you a wire for the turn signal, which is really cool. And it's just like the stock OEM lights. I didn't think I was gonna like the looks of the, they give you 3 button lights with that kit that you gotta drill holes and put in. And that's just not me. So, since this is my ride, this is what I chose. So here's the turn signal kit. You can see the wires that go back for the taillights, for the turn signals in the rear. This is what the kit comes with for the front turn signals, which, but I bought the headlights with the amber lights built in, so I don't have to worry about that. Your controller box, it has a time function. This is a self-canceling turn signal kit, so you don't have to worry about leaving them on. Depending on how long you hold the turn signal button on the column will determine, it's got 3 sets of delays, whether it blinks 3 times or 8 times or like 32 times. So it's kind of a neat thing. I kind of like it. Got a nice aluminum lever that mounts on the steering wheel column. I have added a 2-sided permanent 3M self-adhesive to it, so even with the clamp, it won't be moving around on my steering column. So I will show you when it's all installed what it looks like. So let me begin. Alright, as for the installation of the turn signals, this is where I'm at. I connected the 2 wires into the dash. We have zip tied everything up as neatly as we can. Installed the lever handle. It's looks like it's going to be really good. Up under the front end, hard to see, but my horn is over here, screwed down. I got the wiring going to each side. I have not run the wiring harness to the back. Lack of space. Here is the control box, mounted basically straight in front of the steering wheel on the driver head side. I did run the wiring down through here, including the power. Power actually goes the other way, and I looped it around and brought it in. The pulse bar does not have enough ports. eBay sells these Ys, so you can plug 2 things in. The only thing you have to watch is going to be the wire gauge size. This is quite light. Anything that requires a lot of power would not be suitable for. But these LED lights and some of the other stuff, it's perfectly fine to split them. I don't think you'll have any issues. But we continue on to the dash. And I have the horn button with a key on. It lights up. You got your 4 ways. Dash lights do work. I have the 2 lights laying up on top. We have the horn. You tap it again, turns off your hazards. The turn signal, like I said, you can tap it. It'll run and then shut off. And if you hold it longer and let off, it'll run even longer. So you don't have to worry about leaving them on. I'm pretty excited. It's starting to go back together. It's starting to look like the machine it used to be, with one exception. I now have turn signals. I think it's pretty cool how this works. I like the looks. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these on the side. I might possibly install these in the side of my fender for just a little more light, but I don't know if I want to do that. So I'll show you around the machine. Starting to wrap up a lot of my wiring. If I deem this to be permanent, I will solder, heat shrink, and seal everything up. The plug that was on the headlight itself, it came with its own harness. So I borrowed the harness that came with it, cut it down, and added on to mine. Of course, I just temporarily had the wires shoved in there, so it fell apart on me. So we'll see if I keep these side markers. They're more of just a turn signal. We come back around the back. Come in here a little bit, and there is the splitter that you add into the back. This side here has the wires for the license plate light, which I still got to figure out where I want to run it to, so I haven't zip tied any of this back yet because I'll have to take it back out so I can reconnect to those wires.